Hey guys, Quirky here, and welcome back to TikTok's scariest videos. Hell no. I don't like the ocean. I don't like anything associated with big bodies of water. So literally anything could freak me out when it comes to it. But this literally looks like Cthulhu. Shit. I'm not going to confirm nor deny whether or not this footage is real, but I wouldn't be surprised since we still have so much of the ocean to explore. It could literally be anything, but I'll pass. I'm not sure if this is the same creator as the last video, but it looks like the same. Let me actually check. It is. Okay. They have so many of these fucked up cute ones. Okay, I'm gonna actually follow them because I like them. That's really, really fucking cool. And they're all creepy. You take just a quick peek at their content. I mean, this right here showcases their talents. I can't. I can't even describe what would run through my mind if I woke up in the middle of the night and saw a fucking thing crab walking towards me like that. Oh, what the fuck is that?
I bet you've never heard of the heretic's fork. This form of torture was used to punish witches and heretics. How this would work was the victim was fitted with a leather collar. And the collar was a double-sided fork. Each side had two prongs.
Oh,
the prongs were
dang.
razor sharp. The only way the victim could keep from penetrating their skin was to hold their head all the way back. While wearing it, they're unable to eat, drink, or speak. They also couldn't sleep. Of course, the longer they wore it, the more exhausted they became, and the more their head started to nod. Eventually, they would get to the point where they had to let their chin down. It was very slow, very agonizing, and very fatal. But why did they have their chin facing up? Because they wanted them looking up at God as they begged for forgiveness.
That's actually terrifying in itself. Holy shit. Oh, fuck, that's so messed up.
You have to make sure it's the real thing, okay? And they have to make sure it's the real thing. So you have to bring some kind of proof.
The video you're watching is a VHS tape that originally started circulating around America in the mid-1990s. The tape is nearly half an hour long and stars the kid that you see on camera now. The tape was named Grave Robbing for Morons, which seems to be a fitting title, considering the content on the tape. The video is meant to teach you how to properly remove and handle corpses that are meant to be resold at a later date.
What?
At one point in the video, he states that it's important to find identifying features to bring with you to the sale, insinuating that his clients are not looking for any dead bodies, but are instead requesting specific people who have passed away. According to police investigations, they believe the video is real and features actual human remains. Unfortunately, no one has been able to identify the man in the video. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.
So I'll show you later. I'm in the real confidence up.
You can tell by just looking into his face. looking into the windows of his soul and see how serious this man is. Mental health is so fucking important, you guys. And you can clearly tell that he thinks whatever he's saying, whatever he's doing is right. He's right in his mind. And that's absolutely terrifying, that he believes that what he's doing is okay or normal or whatever. Oh my gosh.
You've probably seen pictures like these online.
Yes.
Places that feel kind of oddly familiar or even nostalgic, but also feel uncomfortable. This is the phenomenon of liminal space. Liminal spaces are versions of spaces that we feel like we've been in before or that we've seen, but we can't really explain how. These are often spaces that we've kind of moved through in passing throughout our lives, like hallways and airports or even malls. But it becomes unnerving to see these spaces in a context other than how we know them, where they don't have furniture or they're dimly lit or there aren't people. Many people report that they often feel kind of dreamlike to look at, almost as if they shouldn't exist in this context. It's something that sits in the in-between of what's familiar and what's real, but also something that's not right.
Holy
It's not
shit.
entirely understood why these spaces evoke feelings of uneasiness, or why we may feel like we've almost been there before, making the mystery of liminal space just downright strange.
I actually follow an account on Twitter called Liminal Spaces. And even though these spaces are extremely creepy, it like draws me in. Like, I've been there, like right here on that screen in that mall. I've been there. Look at the giant gumball machine. I've used that. He's right though. It looks familiar. It looks like I've been there. I feel like I've literally been in some of these spaces before, even if it was just mentally in a dream. I feel like I've actually been there. The station is known for being haunted. They're looking for a little boy. It's clear as day. Holy shit.
¿Dónde es? ¿Dónde es? Ese de arriba. ¿Eh?
Oh my gosh.
Ah, está. ¿Eh?
This one's kind of scary to me because it actually does look like a liminal space, like what we just watched previously. But it's like, it was so clear. The child's voice was so clear. Like, as if he really was there. So, it says that they never found anything. They never found a child. Someone in the comments said, possibly the boy died there, got lost, and was taken by a stranger and was killed. His spirit is still trying to find his father. So sad. It's like sad, fucked up, scary, wrapped in one liminal space. Like, come on, guys. Come on.
Three of the most disturbing police sketches and the chilling backstories behind them. Number 1 is Mr. Cruel. This is an unknown man who was never caught but was a serial child predator who was targeting Australia through the late 80s. Described as a brutal assailant, he was also very cautious to conceal his identity and was always seen wearing a tightly fitted ski mask so that his victims could only see through to his eyes. Number 2 is the Eerie-Eyed Man. This is an infamously haunting sketch of a repeat window voyeur who had at least one credible account of entry and assault. eyeball of a woman. Reported in 2016 and made famous for the unsettling features and disturbingly oversized eyes, this sketch is a haunting reminder that the suspect has never been caught and is still out there somewhere.
What?
Number 3. I actually find this one really difficult to look at for some reason. It's just very upsetting and distressing. This is actually a sketch of a suspect who would later be known as the Baton Rouge Killer. Initially a miss, police believed they were looking for a white male, when in fact they would be looking for a suspect named Derek Todd Lee. But despite the sketch looking very different from the actual suspect, what's really eerie about it is that this is the expression that the victim remembers seeing on the suspect's face on the night of the attack. I don't know if it's the slightly distorted features or it's that kind of emotionless stare, but there's something about this picture that just doesn't sit right.
Last picture. There's just something so fucking wrong.
Of the attack. I don't know if it's
There's something wrong with this picture. Maybe it's the eyes. The way the eyes, it's just wrong. It's like I'm looking at an analog horror right now. And it's a threat. It's a fucking threat.
Tesla detects person in the cemetery. Tesla detects person in the cemetery.
I'm sorry. But if I would have seen that pop up, I would be turning the fuck around so fast. I would be getting the hell out of there so quickly. It would be as if I was never there at all. That is so damn scary when you can see something like that in real time. And with all of the new technology and us knowing that there are different kind of energies in this universe, that is the most terrifying thing that could possibly happen to me, bro. I would fucking spaz. It'd be a wrap. I would go home and I would lock my doors and I would never leave my house again. Hell no.
Do you notice something kind of off about this mannequin? For anyone who's familiar
It's a
with the
mannequin.
legend, she is known as La Pascualita. The mannequin has stood in the window of a Mexican bridal shop for more than 90 years, but when she was first placed there, patrons noticed something kind of strange. The detail work on this mannequin was unusual. She was noted with eyebrow hair, veins, and even discoloration around her mouth and ears. But that
No.
suspicion soon grew to horror as patrons started to notice that she bore a striking resemblance to the owner's deceased daughter, Pascuala. Pascuala was actually set to be married herself, but ended up dying in a tragedy before her wedding day. Shortly after her death, the mannequin appeared in the window and the legend was born that these were the preserved remains of the owner's daughter. But the most compelling evidence has always been the hands. The hands are shown with wrinkles, they have veins, they even have lifelike fingernails, which is unlike any mannequin I have ever seen. The question remains to this day, could this really be the shop owner's daughter?
That has to be illegal, right? Like, you can't taxidermy humans, can you? Oh, that's sick. That's fucking sick. Let people go, bro. Let them rest in peace. That is so gross if that's true.
Okay, so as soon as they get quiet and settle down again, he'll come peeking out.
Do you know that I was hiding there with my phone like this? He saw my phone and
Look, there he is. He's out again.
Oh.
Then he goes in.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
keep scaring him, so he goes in. There he is again. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what is that? He'll come again.
you see he's trying to get out.
That honestly looks like just a spider foot to me. It doesn't, even someone in the comments, haha, that's a tarantula footy, a moth wing, like that's not even remotely supernatural. You can completely 100% tell that that's not what they think it is.
Amanda?
I'm sorry. I can't be friends with people that are like this, because if they can do all of that Can you imagine what other shit that they can do? And just, no, that's creepy as shit. She needs a priest. This looks like modern day exorcist. And I think you should really reevaluate your decisions on who is your friend and who's not your friend. Because it's not right. It's not right at all.
What is the deepest part of the ocean? It's referred to as the Mariana Trench. It's located in the western Pacific Ocean, east of the Mariana Islands. The maximum known depth right now is 36,000 feet, and that area is known as the Challenger Deep. The depth is actually hard to imagine. If you place Mount Everest at the bottom of the trench, the peak of the mountain would still be underwater by at least a mile. As you can imagine, there's an intense amount of pressure and zero sunlight at the bottom of the trench. Yet in 1960, there were shrimp, fish, and other organisms found. 2016 research showed that the chemical makeup of crustacean deep in the trench had elevated PCB levels, which is a really bad chemical toxin. In 2019, plastic bags, candy wrappers, and carbon-14 from a nuclear bomb testing was found in bodies of animals at the bottom of the trench. Like and follow for more videos like these.
This right here just solidifies that the ocean isn't meant for humans and people should just mind their fucking business and stay on land where they belong. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you guys tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This wasn't too bad. A lot of these actually got me kind of freaked out. These were really fun to watch and a lot of them were kind of educational. Remember, you guys, the ocean isn't for us and we should stay the fuck away from it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more of these, let me know with a like and a comment down below. Until next time, I am signing off. Bye, guys.